Alright guys, it's that time again. Getting ready to do some more wiring. I got the old switch pros I'm putting in on the Can-Am back there. I got the garage closed up because it's windy and raining and I'm already sick, so I got to get this done before Martin Luther King weekend though. But I'm putting the switch pros in. It's my whip setup. Got the LED whip somewhere around here. Who knows? Anyway, this one's cool because it's got brake, turn, all that stuff you can wire in. So I'm going to wire my whips up to the brake light, which is neat because when you hit the brakes, they'll light up red. I didn't know that, but yeah. And I got this deal from my construction days I was going to put on. I just thought it'd be cool to put it on the car, strobe light, you know, woo. But the Yamaha is kind of maxed out for power. I need to do an alternator kit, I think, and then the Can-Am, there's no room for it. So I think I'm going to put that light on top of my trailer so I can find my camp at nighttime. I have a hard time finding camp. Everybody's got lit flags on their trailers. It doesn't do any good. So the other thing I got to wire up here is that light. This is Fast Labs light bar mount, and I've got their metal radiator fan deal, you know, mounted in there. Wire that bad boy up. The switch pros is going to be going right here. Spot I chose, probably a better spot, but wanted to leave that open for future stuff because you never know what you're going to do. So let's get after it. All right, I've decided to mount mine behind the passenger seat here. There is no instructions, you know, because these fit so many different applications. I really wanted to get the switch pros to mount in there without this aluminum plate, but it's too uneven of a surface and it just wouldn't fit. So I think they might have intended on it. I mean, or it could just be dumb luck, but you know, these outer holes here match up perfect with these plastic panel holes. So that's what I'm going to use, and then I'll put a little bit of liquid tape on these nuts here to mark those locations. So I'll drill that so that those recess through, so it's not, you know, sticking out and wobbling all funny like. And well, that's where it'll go when it's all done. Pretty slick. Okay, if you're doing your switch pros and you're gonna do you got you know, ignition input, lights input, trigger input. It's all these longer wires on your harness that they give you. Yeah, buddy, check that out. Switch pros all dialed in. I had to buy this piece. Didn't come with that, but it makes more sense to have all my hot inputs here, and then when I run whatever accessories, all I gotta do is plug them in the bottom. So came out pretty clean. I had to move it. If you remember in the earlier, it was sitting over here, but then I put the seat in to see if it would clear, because you could see, you know, the standoff is kind of far. It barely clears there. So because the Can-Am's got 2 bolt holes for the front, I'm going to kick the seat this way a little bit since my passenger wants to be rocked forward a little bit. I'll be able to clear that stuff. So got the panel mounted over there. Just haven't put the face cover on or the stickies yet. And the ignition and the switch power is ran to this terminal here. I don't know how the switch pros knows, but basically you hit the key, fire it up, and it lights up with ignition and LT1. But if you don't fire it up, it only lights up with LT1. So how it knows, I don't know. That's why I'm not doing a how-to. But anyway, came out clean. So tomorrow I'll mount the whip relay deal, and I'll finish up the light bar up front here.